So, as I'm getting this set up, I guess I'll go ahead and explain this since this is probably where I'll about start the video. Uh, so, I recently learned Princess Kaizo Land on stream. It took about like a week and a half or so, and my first playthrough only took about a little over 8 hours. And honestly, it wasn't like a super intense run, so I decided I'm going to try to speedrun this game. I don't know if I'm going to be like super serious about it. Um, I don't even know, honestly, if I'm going to actually have time to participate in the Little Guyzo's race for this, which is kind of the entire reason I picked up this game anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. And, like, worst case scenario, I guess, I just don't run for the race, but I'm still running it anyway. Um, it looks like a fun run from what I've seen. I only watched, like, one of Electronic Logic's world record runs, and then I think he's lowered the time like pretty significantly since I saw it last. I'm sorry. I know it's really professional to blow your nose on stream, but whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a shot. I have like 2 hours or so until Taylor comes home, so I'm kind of hoping I can at least finish our run by then. Since it's the first run, I think it'll probably take about the full 2 hours, even though it's only 14 levels. Um, and this is the first Mario I'm playing of the day, so I'm probably going to be pretty rusty, but let's just get into it and see how long this goes. So problem levels are obviously going to be the end of the game. Specifically the shell level, I think, is going to kind of kick my ass. Um, and then there's like a couple of isolated tricks that I have some issues with, so I gotta remember to go for the secret exit first, which is actually a pretty hard jump to start the run off, honestly. But it's a good warm up, I guess. Okay. So as a heads up, by the way, I'm probably just gonna keep going this run, even if I somehow take longer to beat some of these levels than I did the first time. I did practice this trick a little bit, like in between me grinding the ice level. I was like, okay, I need something else. So I like went back to level 1 and just kind of practiced this for a little bit. Um, you wouldn't be able to tell by the fact that I've missed it like 5 times, but this isn't actually like the easiest jump in the world to make because it is actually a pretty tight jump to be able to grab the keys and stuff. Okay, and it's right here. It's probably riskier than I need to make it, but that's okay. Blah. I think that's actually probably the first time I've like ever died to that Rex. So figure it happens in the speed run. I'm gonna die like that all over the place this time probably. And I'm not really expecting this to be like the most intense time in the world, so I'm probably not gonna like. There'll be times where I don't talk, obviously, but I'm pretty down to just kind of keep this casual. I have chat open in case anybody wants to chime in or whatever. Depending on how it goes, I may upload this to YouTube because I haven't actually uploaded much to YouTube in a while. And if I do, I guess this is a really cool Kaizo hack, and you should play it if you're watching this instead of Logic's run for some reason. Okay, and I think I just have to jump right here and snake around right here. Bounce. Bounce. Is it 0? Okay. There's going to be a lot of those rainbow splits this run, seeing as how this is my first run. This is competing against my... it's competing against the VODs that I uploaded for my first playthrough, by the way, so it's pretty... it should be pretty easy to beat most of them. The only one I think I'll actually probably not beat, honestly, is the secret exit of Fallen Kingdom, because I feel like I got that like somehow on like my second or third attempt of trying. And that jump is kind of awkward, and it took me like another like half hour to get it right the next time. Ooh, I remember that one being pretty tight. I might want to actually roll over to X for that instead of what I was doing before. Okay. And this little like fireball chase segment should be actually slightly easier than the first time I played it, because I played Eldad's race level and that had that too. But a lot harder from what I remember. You just can't hit anything else, I guess. Completely forgot about that Spiny, by the way. I don't really remember this level super well, apparently, so this will probably take a little bit. And that's just a damage boost right there. Or at least it was the first time I did it. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill the Chuck and then damage boost, or if I just damage boost through, but I have to imagine you just damage boost through, probably. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I completely even forgot it was 5:20 already. I should probably turn on the TV and at least like mute it and stuff so I can pay attention. But what's up, nerd? I'm decided that I'm also gonna do my first run of Princess Kaizo tonight because I beat it last night and it was pretty fun. Alright, so damage boost through that guy, fly off to the right, and it's like a slight regrab to be able to fall a little bit faster so I don't fall onto the top of the Chuck and instead like land under him as he's running, which is a little awkward, but doable, I think, if I just learn the setup for it. That jump is actually really awkward, coming out of that damage boost right here after you lose the Fire Flower. Because you have to like remember how fast you're going and then catch up with it and jump in a 2-tile gap. I don't love how tight these switch palaces are in this game, honestly. Like, they have cool concepts, and it's nice to have like a fireball themed one and a star themed one. I remember both being on the tighter end. I don't remember what the troll is here at all, but there isn't one. Okay. So my dream of sub 2 hours is looking pretty decent so far. Probably split a little early on that, but that's whatever. I'm back to Team Pipe regular exit now. Bounce, 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 bounce. Ah, I got impatient. I need to remind myself where the Kaizo blocks are on that first jump, because I don't actually remember, honestly. Boop, boop. And I mean, I can just wait. What kind of speedrun is it if you wait? I'll take a 2-shot there, that's not bad. have to wait on this jump kind of a long time in order for it to get over there. There's a Kaizo block right there, and I remembered about it as I was hitting. I actually saved it and then killed him anyway. The second half is like significantly harder than the first half, so I kind of expected to be here a little bit longer. One thing that this game does kind of have a lot of is like these tight like ceiling bonk jumps and stuff, which is fine, I guess, because it's better than hitting your head on like a death block right here and just having to die and restart all the time. But it does also kind of make it feel like a little claustrophobic sometimes. Okay, so hurry, 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 hurry. I think that would have been a little too long anyway. Or the gap between them would have been a little too big. Okay. I waited too long. Okay. So I do have to kind of follow that coin launch off spot a little more precisely than I thought I did. And basically smush him right there and spawn this guy early enough so the gap between them's not that big. So I can actually jump off both. And then wait for you to jump. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay. Oops. Just add like a second or two, I guess. Alright, so next up is a good old barb hole. I remember this level actually being on the shorter end, honestly. I was actually just thinking, I should be careful of that wall clip that makes me lose my spin sometimes. And then I got it and I forgot how to react to it. Okay, so I think it's like a regrab on like the third one of those spins, because those blocks are actually like a little awkwardly close together. Like they're not close enough together that you can't just like not jump at all between them, but it's not a full bounce at all. Okay, and that's a spin jump off of this onto here. Kick up and miss, of course. Spin, 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 damage boost, and then do that part right there. Okay. So alternately, I can just alternatively, I can just do a different kind of boost right there. You got to make that last jump pretty quick. So even though I undercut that, I'm actually okay that I undercut it. Because depending on the time that you get the damage boost from that mushroom, you either have like no time at all to jump off that last muncher, or you have like a couple frames worth. Either way, um, you basically have to like undercut that jump, especially if you grab the mushroom in the tunnel. I noticed. Um, if you can get it to grab when it's like on the ground, you have a little bit more leeway. Sorry, I was drinking water because I should have probably done that already. Yeah, I could have probably. No, I wouldn't have been able to save that because I ran out of the damage boost. Alright. Jump. Boost. Grab a mushroom. Boost. Shell jump. Why am I starting that shell jump so far away now? I think I had to do that exact same save on the one that I actually got on my first playthrough. Oh, didn't have to do this though. Okay, that's bad. So I basically want to wait until the mushroom's already off screen to try to delay that as much as possible, it looks like. I think I knew that already, but it's good to remember. Oh. So that time I blame me not jumping right there on killing the Koopa, because it kind of kept me in the air slightly longer than I meant for it to. It's holding up there, I thought, but that's okay. I'm like in habit of some of these later levels just being like big spin jump chains, and I forgot that you actually have to like real jump in this level because it's mostly just platforming, which is fun, but I'm not doing it right for some reason. Okay, grab the mushroom this time, wait for it to go off screen, spin, damage boost. Real late damage boost should be fine. Okay. Cool. And this is the Yoshi level, if I remember right. I remember this actually being a little bit tricky, so I just gotta find the angle for it. Oh, and nerd, if you're listening, it looks like Eagles fans are going back to their seats, so the game might be starting soon. Shoutouts to football finally coming back, and then it's rain delay. Boop, 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 boop. I think I have to either double jump off of that gray platform or do like a weird shallow kick up. I think a double jump might actually be easier, so I'm gonna try that first. It almost worked. The only thing that sucks is that I like really want to stretch out this first jump on this gray platform, but there's a very annoying Kaizo block. I wonder if I can activate it and then just stand on it? No, maybe? Maybe actually. It's on that second tile. I'm pretty sure I missed the Goomba, by the way, but I'm just gonna practice this real quick. Okay, you can. Now to see if that's consistent, because I think the regular speed, like the speed strat, is to just get a double eat, and maybe I'll go for that eventually, but if I can just have a consistent way through this level right now, honestly, I'll take that. Because I remember this Koopa jump actually giving me a lot of trouble in my initial playthrough. I'm pretty sure on my initial playthrough I got a double eat on that first one. Hey Cody, how you doing? Judging by the sad face, I'm gonna assume not great. That's a little embarrassing. I should have just Yoshi jumped. Oh, what happened, if you don't mind me asking? Nope. Can't really turn back there at all, or you're gonna die. Stay on there, Yoshi, no! Okay, so as long as you stretch that first jump out, that's actually okay. thought 13 was the age to be on Twitch. Is it not? I guess don't answer that question because clearly it got a suspension otherwise, but if you were 13 as you told me, I thought it was okay. It's the first time I've ever died to that. I actually genuinely was starting to think you couldn't die to that, like, ever, if you just held Yoshi in front of you. To make that jump a little bit easier, part of me wonders if it's possible to respawn the far gray platform. So I do like a jump up to activate the Kaizo, a jump up to the other gray platform, like a jump back onto the Kaizo, maybe like a jump to the left to respawn it. That feels complicated though, now that I'm saying that out loud. Probably not. Because even this way feels pretty tough. I think you telling me that in a simple subtraction problem was probably not the best thing. I was pretty content with not knowing that. I'd recommend in the future you just keep that to yourself. The math that you chose for it was not the issue, because turning it into a simple addition problem is not much better than turning it into a simple subtraction problem. Ugh. I was feeling like decent about this Kaizo block strat, but this feels a little bit harder now that I'm losing time on this split. That's kind of embarrassing, actually. Why is this Kaizo strat suddenly not... It was like consistent the first 2 times I did it, and then it stopped being consistent, like, at all. I got pretty lucky there, but I'll take it. God damn it. Oh wait, do I even need that? I don't think I need that, actually. I forgot how kind of useless that shell is. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. I've taken too long in this level. Alright, Cody, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Stop telling me your age or I'm gonna ban you. Because I'm a little tired of hearing about it also. I feel like you kind of know the rules at this point and you're kind of just waiting to see if I'll ban you or not. And I don't really appreciate that right now, to be perfectly honest. So just chill out is my recommendation. It's fine. Just calm down. For future reference, I would definitely not tell anyone else about this. The only reason I'm not like straight out reporting you is because I have a little brother your age and I know how to talk to people that age, but that is too young for Twitch, so don't go advertising that, I guess. You wouldn't be the first person to break Twitch rules, I guess, but it's generally not a good idea to do that if you can avoid it. Okay, so if I just wait really long on that jump, that becomes way easier. I still have to preserve my momentum as the Yoshi gets bigger, which is a little awkward, because that... I keep forgetting about that Koopa. That little stall is a little annoying. But I think this is at least consistent, so even though, quite frankly, this run of this level was pretty bad so far, I think I have a strat that should make it faster next time. So just run all the way here, kick it over, wait for Yoshi to get bigger, eat up, skip that shell because I don't know what it's really good for. That was an awful, awful jump. Watch out for P-speed in that tunnel, apparently. And then damage boost through, jump back on the Yoshi, and then be good to go. I jumped too early because I got comfortable about that jump, but I have to really stretch it. Alright, jump, damage boost, I don't care, checkpoint, I'll just die, whatever. And then I get a Yoshi right here. Kobe. Alright, so damage boost up, and then it's the jumps off the Goombas if I remember right. On the bright side, even though I'm taking an extra 5 minutes in this level compared to my blind playthrough, I feel like I have that tough jump mapped out a lot more than before. And it doesn't require like a double eat or anything, it's just a pretty simple jump, I think. So I think I should be okay going forward. Even though this run took forever in there, that's okay. Okay. And I forget what this is. Oh, I just waited hella long and the Goomba wasn't there anymore, that's right. I thought it was a Yoshi ditch, and then I saw the little parachute at like the very bottom of the screen and realized I done fucked up. I wonder if you could choose a P-switch duplication here. I feel like you could. And if you can, maybe not, because you'd probably run out of time right here. I feel like you could theoretically bring a mushroom to the end if you, like, duped the P-switch right and kept it the entire time. Unless that's been patched out anyway, but I doubt it has, honestly. Come on. Alright, so we've encountered my first problem level of the run, and I think it's mostly because I just didn't remember what to do before. Stop fucking around with that. Just kill Yoshi instead. Okay. I definitely tapped right twice to turn Yoshi around, and it didn't turn around until hell late. Thanks, Yosh. Apparently there's munchers on the bottom of the stage. That's weird. I could have saved that. I just forgot about that Kaizo block. I think I even hit it on my first attempt. And then just managed to save it off of like a reflex jump, but just a little late that time. Oof. Okay, so that part's actually a little bit more forgiving than I thought it was. I just have to be careful maneuvering my way up to the Goombas. Jump from back here, please. Thank God. Get me out of that level. So I actually remember Ghosts and stuff going fairly well in my original playthrough, so this might actually be another one where I lose time or cut it pretty close. I don't know why I didn't regular jump up to that. Regular jump up. And then lure fishing boo over, spin, spin. 2 tile holes. Okay, so run to the back, jump, spin jump up, spin jump up, spin jump up, regular jump up to the left, to the right, bounce up, catch him on a down cycle, jump up here, jump over. I need to start my spin jump as the winged block is like just above the bottom of the brown platform. Yeah, it looks like they're all taking the field now. I have it on mute, so I'll be watching and kind of commenting on it here and there. I expect it to kind of die a fair bit. My 2-hour estimate may have been slightly generous for my first run, but that's okay. That was a bullshit death, but that's okay. Okay. I don't know what kind of jump that was. That was not my best jump. That was just not my best hitbox. I saw Boys II Men was singing the national anthem and actually kind of wanted to listen. Okay, so I'm going to want to be careful with all of these one-tile jumps. I'm honestly, like, from past that winged block all the way up on my first attempt at this level, I actually one-shot, which was kind of ridiculous, because it's not the easiest section, and quite frankly, I'm not, like, the best player in the world. Like, I'm not bad, but definitely a lot better players out there than I am. So that was probably like the highlight of my blind playthrough, I'd say. That and finding the 2-cycle on this fight on my own. That was kind of nice. I got to help out Aimless. And it's just me getting screwed over by Fishing Boo. And that was me thinking I was gonna get screwed over. And then screwing myself over in the process. but that's okay. Just trying to beat this in one sitting. Doesn't have to be the best run in the world, just needs to be one. Okay, so I think I just have to make that jump as the wing platform's like all the way up, because I've been trying to use it with forward momentum, and I think I just need the height from it, really. Yeah. So those two jumps are more about having the right height than really having the momentum from the wing block. It's a spin jump, not a regular jump, god damn it. Okay, so the visual cue I have set up for myself is assuming that I do a full spin jump. So let's just remind that. Okay. Spin jump, spin jump, spin jump. Oh, come on. That was a bit of a lame hitbox. No! Damn it! There's a checkpoint right up there. I probably didn't even need that other one. I feel like I probably should have gotten that. That was a really, really, really bad fishing boot pattern. is a pretty garbage hitbox. Just didn't jump that time. Okay. Okay, so that jump through the munchers down there is like an 80% re-grab. Oh, come on! This little boo tunnel's starting to piss me off already. These jumps up here are fucking no joke. Especially to do fast. Okay, that time I just fucking like clipped the corner of the note block. I'm beginning to think that I may not be able to get 100% run actually done today, but I'm gonna keep trying. I definitely don't want to reset, but I was, for some reason, expecting this to go a lot better. I have the rest of this part figured out now, it feels like. I just need to keep it. I just need to keep that momentum and then spin jump up and just do it in one fell swoop. There's all the deaths that I should have had on this part on my first attempt through this level. Okay. Catch it on the way down. Spin jump up here. Regular jump. Regular jump. Too early? Okay. Spin, spin, spin. Regular, regular. Spin, spin. Come on. Okay. Never bonked on the underside of that before. That's a little frustrating. Come on, what the fuck am I doing different? It's supposed to be a running jump and then like a super shallow spin jump to get under and weave around. Up, up, up. Okay. Thank fucking God. Okay. I mean, I guess I know the attempt at a 2-cycle, so I might as well try to do that. I have to land on the block, that's right. Helps if I can do the actual spin jump over there. Oh, come on. I'm like getting the hard part of this and then just like endlessly messing up the easy part. Like, all of these deaths are 100% my fault, but that doesn't make it any less frustrating. Alright, so probably worth noting that the jump up there is pretty intense. Because you have to do it's like a weird wraparound jump, um, as well as the grab jump, which is frame perfect, but it's not like, oh my god, it's frame perfect. It's like impossible to do because you just have to press Y and B at the same time. And on a SNES controller, that's not that bad. If you're trying to do it on like keyboard or something, it's an absolute nightmare. But okay, I should be able to just fall, grab this, jump up here, and then fight ends. Okay. Alright, not bad. I lost a lot of time in the regular level compared to that, but I saved a ton of time in the boss, so I guess that's okay. So I don't really remember a lot about this level beyond it just basically being the same thing 8 times. But like, I don't really remember anything about the any like the 8 iterations of it. But it's basically like just the spiny jump up a hill, grabbing a shell of some kind, waiting on this little turn block, waiting for a spiny, or trying to kill a spiny, kicking a shell into here, hopefully hitting that shell jump. That's right, you want to just hit the Goomba, because fuck dealing with Paragoomba stuff. Paragoomba has a mind of its own and will not be tamed. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, just sliding off the edge, I guess. After my next death, I need to plug my laptop in, apparently. Okay. I think this is the one that is just good to wait on. Yeah. I can build P speed there while I'm waiting. I think I did it like this last time. There we go. I definitely remembered having a cool strat for that, so I'm glad I was able to find it. This one definitely feels like it's faster to just kill. I guess you don't even actually need P speed, it's just a lot easier if you can get it. And it's not really that hard to get, so it seems pretty worth it. Probably save some seconds by doing those up kicks. Okay. From what I remember, I have to do room 2 and room 3 before I get a checkpoint. Oh, there's lava down there. Fun fact, I've never actually like fallen down any of these like pits before. Like I assumed there was death down there, but I also just assumed it was kind of like a pit. so just do baby mode strats there. It's okay. Okay. Come on. How's that not it? Alright. Lock in, just focus, run back and forth, build up P speed. I swear I'm getting like sucked into this lava before I'm like even at the corner of this tile, which is pretty annoying. Especially since like on my first attempt of this level, even though I was here for like an hour, I don't know if I actually even died to any iteration of this lava jump. I could be wrong, I guess. I was in here for a while, but just turn around, bounce. I can attempt to get in the pipe early there. Okay. Just wait. It's a little bit before it hits the wall, apparently. Okay, I think that's a checkpoint. Thank God. I don't remember what this iteration is. I was like, is this the one that goes up? The answer is yes, this is the one that goes up. So let's just wait back here then. I think that might also be the one with the Kaizo block, so I had to kind of take it careful there. I'm just going to take this slow, bounce off the wall, jump at the bone, vertical pipe. Alright. Is that it? No. I keep forgetting, because this level is basically just the same thing repeating over and over again. Like, I have not memorized the order of these rooms at all. I mean, obviously there's 8 of them, but... a level that preys on my memory and ability to adapt to things ever so slightly changing. Boop. And if you're ever wondering why I don't just keep the wings on the Goomba, it's because it does that and just like jukes you out every once in a while. Or let me rephrase, it jukes you out all the fucking time. And seeing as how basically every section ends with that, I think, if I remember right, actually, the very, very last one doesn't, but... Vertical pipe entries are the fucking worst. this Goomba can fuck right off. Okay, so the lava definitely just like straight up absorbs you if you're anywhere near the edge, basically. Okay. One more time. Like, it definitely wasn't supposed to juke like that already. That's really fucking annoying. I can see why basically everyone says that this is their least favorite level of the run. Okay. Do you go up? No. Do you have a Kaizo? Probably. Is that the end? Yes. Okay. So, I don't know how good the sub 2 is looking for 100%, but I'm going to keep trying to go with this as much as I can, at least. I'm kind of starting to get a little hungry, so if I end up quitting this before the 100%, at least I have a really shitty any percent. Looks like it just dropped a ton of frames for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not even on like the internet with anything else, so I guess to be fair, this is the one split I actually expected to lose time on compared to my blind playthrough. Because I actually got the secret exit fairly quick on my blind playthrough. Yep, that's what that was supposed to be. Cool. Save time there too. And this is the star run, if I remember right. Yeah. I forget you actually have to make those jumps. And then hold down jump right there. I got through that second tunnel way late, but all of this is basically just execution, so I don't know if I'm really going to be able to talk a whole lot in this one. I have a lot of time I could save here, though, it looks like. I gotta figure out a way through that tunnel faster. I used to just let go of run, but for some reason that's not working right now. wish there was a faster way to kill yourself in this segment. Especially since I think that's what's intended. Yeah, those like super precise jumps, and if you don't make them, it takes forever to kill yourself. Okay, I may be able to hold this one a little bit longer. Okay. At least remembered what to do. I have to stand a little bit farther back though, because otherwise that star is going to get me like no matter what. Dead, but I'll give it a shot anyway. Barely. Why can I not fucking hit that B switch, like, at all? Okay. Run. Spin, 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 die. Don't really know why this needed to be a one-tile landing, but whatever. Spin, hold down, jump, bounce back over here, jump, aim for the coin. 1, 2, 3. Hardest jump in the game. Land on that B switch. Okay, there's no way this is making it. I actually almost could have saved that, which I guess shows you how much room there is for error there. Maybe that's what's intended, actually, for you to, like, take forever with these P-speed jumps. I was actually kind of curious to see if that would have been enough. I don't think it would have been, but could have been cool, I guess. Guess I get to see if it works this time. Luckily, that first one's pretty forgiving. If I just let go of run and just keep jumping in that tunnel, I should be okay. Luckily, the P-switch timer actually gives you a good audio cue of when to jump there. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but if it was, it's nice. Okay, so wait, like back here. I just put it down in the wrong spot, are you kidding me? Okay. Why did I wait so long on that jump, you may ask? I'm asking the same question, so sorry I don't have an answer. Okay, wait for the P-switch timer to run out. fucking close. Okay, let's not. I died to that P-switch in my blind run, embarrassingly enough. Still saved a decent amount of time, which is cool. My main goal for this run is just to beat the time it took me to play every level, which I guess I already failed because of Island Noblar, but I kind of figured that out a little bit more. At least in the process, so. I feel like my computer is like lagging for some reason, even though I don't have anything open. I guess I'll try closing out a chat. I don't know, I don't think anybody's here anyway, so. Is it because it's double displaying my strip? It's probably because it was double displaying my splits. My laptop's like, hold on. Okay. So luckily that went fast. And then I died to that. I'm still having encoding overlay issues, so I guess next time I just won't run with split seconds, because I guess I'm not really even realistically good enough for that yet anyway. Yeah, this computer is running like ass right now. So we're gonna do a little bit of emergency task manager, because it's saying I have an encoding error anyway. Oh, Super Fetch is still open, that's why. Okay. Should be better now. I'll go ahead and take that time loss because I had to fix my laptop, so it's whatever. Okay. Big full jump, bounce, regrab onto that. Yeah, so I want to try to eat while Yoshi's head is actually like awkwardly above and smash into that wall right there. Okay, cool. I forget. Okay. This is the yellow Yoshi segment. Oh, that's right. This is the cool, like, drop Yoshi onto here, and then I'm gonna do the stomp jump. Okay. So drop that right there. I did not even know that guy sped a fireball. I've only seen him on the way down. Yeah. I thought I was gonna get B-Speed, and then I did not get B-Speed. Okay. I think I would have died if I tried to go after Yoshi there, so it was a very minor save that probably nobody noticed that I was excited about. Alright, so new, more realistic goal is get out of this level in 2 hours. Fucking Yoshi almost ate that shell again on the way down. I'm gonna assume that's not what I'm supposed to do. Just did too good. Okay. Yeah. Whew. Okay. That was a pretty tight ending. And there's the green Yoshi that nobody actually cares about. Oh. I'm gonna get off mic because Taylor's calling me, so I'll probably be done on mic, but I'll still be in chat, I guess, if y'all want to talk. I'm gonna hop back on mic here real quick because we actually hung up a little bit early. This Resnor is being a complete fucking dick, and I'm really kind of not loving the end of this game. Like, Cliche Castle actually went great, but this Resnor fight is just fucking awful. Like, none of this ever lines up right, and if it does line up right, it's like a really, really awkward jump. I had to risk that because I need to start getting hits on this guy. That one could have been good. It was just a bad jump. Okay. So Taylor's going to be home in like 15-20 minutes. I don't know if I'm actually going to have enough time to finish the any percent run. Or the 100% run. I should have at least had enough time to finish this any percent run, even though it has a couple extra levels. It's something, at least. I wanted to do the full 100% route, and I'll still try to do it, but I forgot that we have to pick someone up from the airport tonight, so my time to cook dinner is a little bit more impacted than normal. I almost ran into the back of that bullet. That would have been the dumbest death of all time. I don't trust that. I think I could have saved it okay. Also, shoutouts to getting both those coins, but not the... There might be one that lines up here. Ah! And, like, you have to hit it on the way... You have to hit the bullet on the way back, because otherwise you don't have a way to get back. That was super lucky. Okay. This one might line up. Okay, so 212 flat for any percent isn't too bad. I mean, it's not the greatest any percent time, but it's better than nothing. I am going to try to hurry up and finish through these last 3 levels, though, because I do want to get an any percent time. Hopefully under 3 hours would be nice. I think I only probably have about another half hour left, and once Taylor gets home, I'm going to have to hop off mic for good for the night. But I did want to kind of hop on towards the end of this and kind of talk about that. Fallen Kingdom, Maelstrom, and Cliche Castle in terms of levels actually went really well, honestly. So I'm pretty happy with that. The mantle took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but that's okay. This is the level that probably like will determine if I keep going with this run or not, though, or if I just want to submit this as an any percent run. 212s is not bad, seeing as how I did 2 extra levels. I'm kind of hoping this level goes sort of fast, though, because it does kind of feel like one of those levels that would take forever to learn, and then once you got the muscle memory down for it, it wouldn't be that bad. Alright, so I gotta wait until he's like a little bit farther over there if I'm gonna cut the jump short too. I like don't even really have too much to say about this level because it's like nothing but focusing and trying to make sure I'm getting all these shell jumps right. I think I need to wait until he's turning around and coming back towards me. Or at least on the middle on the way out. I really hate that Kaizo block, by the way. Like, in my opinion, Kaizo blocks, like, on momentum jumps like this just feel, like, really, really, really forced. Because, like, I don't think it's really that bad to want to hold down jump right there and time a jump coming out of, like, a one tile gap like that. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be punishing the player for that, I guess. But that's just my personal opinion. I didn't mean to let go of run there. Okay. Alright, so it's 7:30 right now. I'm definitely gonna have to, like, be offline by, like, 8 o'clock or so. Maybe even a little bit earlier, because chicken's marinating and stuff, so... if you were wondering why I, like, up and left it for a couple minutes in the middle of Maelstrom, by the way, that's why. Taylor was calling to ask if I had marinated the chicken yet, and I was like, oh, that was something I was definitely supposed to do before starting a run. So I put it on. Luckily, it's one of those, like, 30-minute marinades or whatever, so literally designed to be done quickly and absorb in a quick, like, chicken quickly and stuff, so should be good. And by the way, if anybody's trying to chat with me and thinks I'm just, like, ignoring them or whatever, I had to close chat when my levels, or when my emulator was, like, freaking out in the middle of Fallen Kingdom, and I haven't really had time to open it again. I guess I could open it on my phone now that I'm thinking about it. But just know that if there are people chatting, I'm not intentionally ignoring you guys. Hey, babe.
I need you to start turning on the light for me.
Oh, whoops.